Let's dive into the ML Designer. It's an easy way to quickly get started with machine learning using a GUI interface. So what we're going to do is, again, select the Designer tab and then go through Show More Examples. From here, I'm going to select this project, Regression Automobile Price Prediction. What this will do is give us a good overview of what the particular project is so that we can explore it on our own. I'm going to click this tab so that I get a bigger view. And some of the key things here that we're going to look at are, for example, there's a boosted decision tree in this workflow, and there's also a decision forest regression. And this will allow us to compare between two different kinds of machine learning models. In addition to that, it'll actually go through and step by step do a series of actions like a regular data scientist would do. So what's really powerful about this is this ability to really visually look at, let's say if I want to make this smaller, visually look at the entire diagram all in one view. And then if I need to, I can also dive into any particular step and look at the actual details. So for example, this decision forest regression, I can see the number of decision trees, the maximum depth, the resampling method. And likewise, if I went to maybe a data pipeline step, I also could go through here and look at exactly what it does. So to run it, what I'm going to do is actually go through here and click on this submit button. It'll prompt me to give it some defaults. So for example, I'll need to tell it a compute cluster. Now there's one running already, so I will go through and select compute target, and I'll pick this one, demo cluster GPU, and click save. If I wanted to expand the pipeline parameters, I could do that right here and add additional features to the pipeline as it's executed. And then also I need to select the output settings. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and pick the default data store, which is blob storage. But if I wanted to put it to another location, for example, maybe a database or maybe some other data set, I could actually select that here. Next, here's the graph details. It shows me essentially what's happening in this project, and if I wanted to add some additional information to it, I could go through here and say this is an experiment that looks for two models and compares, or whatever notes I wanted to put here. And then finally, if I scroll down, that looks like I've got everything completed, and I can go ahead and say submit. And when I submit, what it'll do is invoke a pipeline run for me, which is really powerful in that I can say create new, and then we'll say regression experiment. And then I can go through here, and also if I wanted to put additional information like compare algorithms, or this is for the product manager wanted to do a quick run. Once I click submit, then it'll methodically go through and step by step run it, first by asking for that resource in the compute clusters. So let's go ahead and look at that real quick. And you can see here that these compute clusters have in fact an example of these running. So you can see it's resizing, it's bringing it larger, and so it's getting ready to do this run. Now I've already done this, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a previous run that I did and explain everything that happened. So if I go to experiments, you can see that this is a previous experiment called new regression, and it'll go through and show me, if I click on the run, every single thing that happened in the project. And what's great about this is that I can go through here and really get a snapshot of every particular thing that the model did. For example, what the accuracy was, what the run number was. Even I can actually recreate this by going through and running this Python command in an environment that has the API loaded. So this is a really great way to get a repeatable run of your machine learning pipeline. Now, if we click on steps here, this is also a great view that goes through and shows you each individual step in the designer. For example, this is the boosted decision tree step. And if I want to, again, I can go through and look at all the properties, the parameters. I also can go through here and look at the scores, the columns that were selected, Again, exactly what it did. So in a nutshell, this is a great way to have repeatable runs that allow me to drag and drop or play around with things, and easily make some modification to a project. And if I want to as well, I could also add and drag and drop additional items right into this designer. So it's a great tool that is similar in a way to, let's say, a full-fledged development environment like Xcode or Eclipse or something like that, where you can drag and drop GUIs. In this case, I'm just dragging and dropping particular components of a machine learning pipeline.